If you ever tried brushing your cat's teeth, you know it's not exactly easy or fun.
I know, sweetie. I know. I know.
Think Mission Impossible, but the mission is brushing your cat's teeth, and the cat is Tom Cruise. I am the Cat Butler, and I've been brushing my cats, Teemo and Arya's teeth almost every day for the past 5 years, and let me tell you, it hasn't gotten any easier. In this video, I'll walk you through how to keep your cat's teeth healthy, from what's actually worked for my own cats. I'll discuss whether brushing makes a difference, how much diet matters, and whether those dental water additives actually work. So why go through all this trouble? Because periodontal disease is one of the most common health issues in cats. By the age of 3, most cats already show signs of it. It starts with plaque, which then hardens into tartar, and eventually causes inflammation in the gums, a condition called gingivitis. When the gums are inflamed, the body's immune system tries to fight off the bacteria, but in the process, it can also start breaking down the tissues that support the teeth. Over time, this inflammation can damage the ligaments and bone that hold the teeth in place, causing them to loosen or even fall out. Some signs that your cat may already have periodontal disease include bad breath, drooling, red or bleeding gums, difficulty eating, or even a sudden change in appetite. That's why untreated gum disease doesn't just mean bad breath, it can literally lead to your cat losing teeth, and even infections that spread to the heart, liver, or kidneys. And since cats are masters at hiding pain, you might not notice anything wrong until the damage is severe. That's why it's important to be on top of keeping your cat's teeth healthy. Brushing your cat's teeth may not be your favorite part of the day, but it is one of the most effective ways to prevent dental disease. Plaque begins to form within hours after your cat eats, and if not removed, it hardens into tartar, which can irritate the gums and lead to gingivitis or more serious periodontal disease. Daily brushing helps break this cycle by physically removing plaque before it hardens, thus keeping the mouth clean. I have brushed Teemo and Arya's teeth every day for almost 5 years, and it has not gotten any easier. Teemo and Arya always run at the sight of the toothbrush and try to hide. Teemo, I still see you. What keeps me disciplined about brushing Teemo and Arya's teeth is knowing that the more consistently I brush, the lower their chances of needing expensive dental procedures, and the better the odds they keep all their teeth as they get older. I usually brush their teeth right after every meal, so I can remove plaque before it has a chance to harden into tartar. Arya, we are almost done. Here are some of my tips to make brushing your cat's teeth easier. First, I recommend a small brush like this one. It's much easier to use and maneuver around your cat's teeth. You're able to get to the molar teeth and hard to reach areas. Second is positioning. I've found that having your cat's face in a side position makes it easier to see what you're doing and you get better access to their teeth. But only attempt this once they're calm and won't bite you. I have a video that I'll link below that describes the steps you should do to get your cat used to having their teeth brushed so they don't bite you. The third tip I found helpful is gently placing your hand under your cat's jaw. Emphasis on gently. This helps limit their jaw movement, since they'll hit their chin on your hand. With less jaw motion, it becomes easier to brush their teeth without them constantly shifting or pulling away. My final tip is to choose a toothpaste with the flavor your cat actually enjoys, because if they like the taste, they're much more likely to cooperate. My cats like the poultry flavor by Vibrac, and it's the only toothpaste I've used their entire life. And after 5 years, it has been good to Teemo and Arya's teeth. Vibrac enzymatic toothpaste utilizes a dual enzyme system. to combat plaque and tartar formation in cats by inhibiting the growth of bacteria. The toothpaste is designed to be palatable and safe for pets to swallow, eliminating the need for rinsing. With the right tools, a little patience, and consistency, brushing your cat's teeth can become a simple part of your daily routine, and one of the best things you can do for their long-term health. Diet plays a major role in dental health, both for humans and cats. When you eat more carbs, especially sugars and starches, they feed the bacteria in your mouth to produce acids. These acids contribute to plaque buildup, which eventually hardens into tartar if not removed. This eventually leads to tooth decay. In contrast, meat produces less plaque and tartar buildup because there is no carbohydrate fuel available for the bacteria. Personally, I've noticed that when I eat a lot of carbs, especially breads and sweets, I get significantly more plaque buildup. On the other hand, when I eat a diet that's more focused on meat and vegetables, I've seen a noticeable reduction in plaque and tartar. This applies to cats as well. It is important to note that cats are carnivores and only eat meat in the wild. So having carbs in their diet, especially in the form of kibble or certain wet foods, introduces ingredients their bodies aren't naturally designed to process. It provides fuel for the bacteria in their mouth that lead to plaque and tartar buildup. This eventually causes more damage to your cat's teeth. Contrary to popular belief, kibble doesn't effectively clean teeth, especially if a cat swallows it whole, which many do. Some larger kibble pieces might provide a slight dental benefit by offering a bit of mechanical abrasion as your cat chews. However, they still contain carbohydrates, which can stick to the teeth and feed the bacteria that cause plaque and tartar buildup. So while certain kibble may help a little, it doesn't offset the fact that it's still a carb-heavy food. So the best diet for your cat's teeth is one that's entirely meat-based, as it naturally leads to less plaque and tartar buildup. Teemo and Arya eat a raw meat diet, and I've noticed a big difference when I brush their teeth compared to several of my friends' cats, who eat only kibble but also get brushed daily. Even with the same brushing routine, their cats tend to have more plaque buildup and gum inflammation. In contrast, Teemo and Arya's teeth stay much cleaner, and their gums look healthier. So diet plays a huge role in your cat's dental health. Now the idea behind dental treats sound great. You give your cat a crunchy treat, and it helps clean your cat's teeth through the mechanical action of chewing. Sounds good in theory, but most dental treats are high in carbohydrates, and that's a red flag for me. Carbs feed the bacteria in the cat's mouth, which contributes to plaque buildup. So while the crunchy texture might scrape a little bit of plaque off the surface, you're also introducing more of the stuff that causes it in the first place. It's kind of like brushing your teeth with a cookie. So while dental treats might sound convenient, I personally don't give them to Teemo and Arya. I just don't think the benefits outweigh the downsides, especially with the added carbs. Dental water additives are often marketed as an easy fix for maintaining your pet's oral hygiene. Designed to be poured into your pet's water bowl and consumed throughout the day, it works like a mouthwash that your cat doesn't have to spit out. They typically contain antibacterial agents, enzymes, or pH adjusters that aim to reduce the bacteria responsible for plaque and bad breath. The idea is that with regular use, these additives can reduce plaque buildup and improve overall oral health without needing to brush your pet's teeth. I personally don't use them for Teemo and Arya. My philosophy is the less the better when it comes to what goes into their bodies. Many dental additives contain a cocktail of preservatives and chemicals. Great if it is ingested in small doses, but the idea of my cats constantly drinking these ingredients throughout the day is unsettling to me. Some of these ingredients have been linked to issues like liver damage, gastrointestinal irritation, and even disruptions to gut bacteria. So what is the verdict? While some reviews suggest the product can be effective, there are also reports of cats experiencing upset stomachs or other side effects. Some cats have even stopped drinking their water. So personally, I wouldn't recommend using a dental water additive. Just like with humans, unfortunately, daily brushing alone doesn't prevent plaque and tartar buildup. Periodic dental cleanings are needed to keep your cat's teeth truly clean. Professional cleanings allow vets to remove plaque and tartar from below the gum line, places a toothbrush can't reach. Most vets recommend doing this every 1 to 3 years, depending on your cat's age, breed, and home dental care routine. These procedures are typically under anesthesia, as it's nearly impossible to clean the cat's teeth while the cat is awake. Anesthesia ensures the process is thorough, safe, and stress-free for your cat. During the cleaning, vets also do an X-ray to detect hidden issues like tooth resorption, which is a painful condition where a cat's body starts breaking down and absorbing the structure of a tooth, often starting at the root. This usually leads to a tooth extraction as the damage is irreversible. Because of issues like this, regular dental cleanings are important, but the frequency would depend on your cat's genetics, how well their teeth are brushed at home, and any underlying health issues. Your vet will recommend the best schedule based on their individual needs. For Teemo and Arya, they only had one dental cleaning, and that was 3 years after they were born.
That's the boy portion. Boy.
Oh, you're ready to go home already, huh?
Got the rub.
And Miss Arya, she's just enjoying her drugs in a different way than Mr. Teemo.
Okay, these are from treatment. We have to.
Brushing my cat's teeth daily and their homemade diet of just chopped meat has helped reduce the amount of dental cleanings my cats have to do. Before proceeding with dental cleaning, it's important to understand the risks in regards to anesthesia. While anesthesia is generally safe, it does carry some risk, particularly for older cats or those with underlying health conditions. Based on a study from 2007 to 2009 by the ASPCA Pro, healthy cats have a 0.11% chance of death, and sick cats have a 1.4% chance of death. This was based on a large-scale study with over 79,184 cats, so it is important to find a vet you trust to perform the procedure. Don't be afraid to ask how many cats have had complications or died under their care, and more importantly, what changes they've made since then to improve safety. A good vet will be transparent and committed to minimizing risks with thorough pre-op screenings and careful monitoring. So that is dental cleaning, and why that is important to keep your cat's teeth clean. If you want to learn more about dental cleaning, I made a more comprehensive video that I'll link below. Keeping your cat's teeth healthy might take some effort, but it's absolutely worth it. From daily brushing to mindful diet choices and occasional professional cleaning, it all adds up to healthier teeth and fewer expensive vet visits down the line. I hope this video gave you a clear, honest look at what's worked for Teemo and Arya, and maybe a few ideas for your own routine. Let me know in the comments, how do you keep your cat's teeth clean? Your experience might help another cat parent out there.